What can you tell us?
Well, good afternoon. Thank you for being here. Obviously, it's been a busy weekend. One that we continue to follow all the developments that are happening and being speculated about. I would just reiterate the statement from our board of directors yesterday, and I can specifically speak on behalf of Texas Tech that we value Texas A&M as a member of the Big 12 Conference. It's our hope and our desire and wish that they remain a part of the Big 12 Conference, and hopefully that will be the case. But just as important, we continue to monitor it as a university, and our focus will continue to be doing what's best for Texas Tech University. And what's best for Texas Tech University is continuing to be a proud member of the Big 12 Conference and a part of the Big 12 Conference in the future. And that's our commitment to remain and to be a viable part of it as it goes forward as one of the premier intercollegiate athletic conferences in the country.
If there is no Big 12 Conference, do you feel confident Texas Tech will be taken care of?
Well, that's speculative, and we've reaffirmed our commitment as the 9 other schools' commitment to the conference, and we're confident that the Big 12 Conference is viable and is going to have a future. So we look forward to being a part of that.
Kirby, is this a surprise after what took place at media days and the big, kumbaya and the meeting of the athletic directors that this would come up again so quickly?
Well, I think any of us would be not honest with ourselves if we didn't say we were disappointed to be in this position again. But it was our hope that we would not be. We didn't believe we would be here, but we are. So you address reality and look at the circumstances, and you try to address it the best you can. And that's what Dan Beebe's doing. That's what the leadership with our board's doing, and us as athletics directors. So we're focused on addressing the matter at hand and moving forward, and that's what we'll continue to do.
Whatever the scenario, is Texas Tech's future tied with the University of Texas? Well,
our future is tied to the 8 other members of the Big 12 Conference. That has been our position, and as our board of directors, the presidents at the 9 other schools pledged yesterday, that's all of our future. So we're tied to the 8 other members in the Big 12, and hopefully the 9 other if Texas A&M remains with us.
What input would Texas Tech have on the new 10th member of the Big 12 if A&M leaves?
Well, we would have the same input as the other 8 schools would. The board yesterday was proactive and put a process in place that should Texas A&M decide to leave, that there's a process that would be initiated at that time, and they pledged their commitment to act aggressively and quickly. And hopefully we don't get to that point, but if we do, we've got great leadership with our board of directors, and the Big 12 will be fine moving forward. But Texas Tech will be involved in that dialogue and discussion as the other 8 members would be as well.
Is that expansion just one team, or did you guys talk about the potential of adding up to 12?
That would be a part of the process that the board put in place yesterday to look at all options, if it was remaining at 10 schools, if it was growing beyond 10, or remaining at 9. So that would be a process, but right now the entire focus has been on remaining a 10-member conference with Texas A&M a part of the conference.
If A&M leaves, will you guys play them again?
I think that's a question that would probably take considerable dialogue and conversation. We'd probably want to discuss that with our coaches and think that through thoroughly. But it's our hope that we'll continue to match up with them in a Big 12 Conference game each and every year.
Kirby, was Bill Byrne on the teleconference yesterday?
No, he was not. Bill was not with us yesterday.
We'll take one more.
How many schools do you feel like the conference needs to be viable?
Well, that's a very good question. Right now, I think 10 is a good number. 10 is a number that we all feel comfortable with. 10 is a number that I think sets us apart from the rest of the country and provides a tremendous competitive schedule for us and true champion in football and with our other sports. So right now, this is my personal opinion that 10 is a good number, but that's a difficult question to answer as well, because television is such a prominent piece of what we do, and as we go forward, if there is change, we'll be in communication with our television partners to say, hey, what is the best position for the Big 12 Conference as we move forward.
All right, guys, thank you.